It is your girl Mixie Missy, and I am here doing my first ever mukbang for a Vlogmas, okay? A Vlogmas day, whatever I put this on. I think I'm gonna make it Vlogmas day 6. I don't know, but you know what? It's gonna be a video, and it's gonna be a Vlogmas video because it's hectic. Doing Vlogmas is so hectic. It really is. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you what I got here. I got me some fried chicken and some waffles. I just made that vlog, so if you watch Vlogmas day 5, then you will see me make this in this nice drink I have here, this concoction that I call the Kickin' Christmas Sangria. Okay, so that recipe is also on the vlog. I have me some syrup, and I have me some hot sauce that it looked like everybody didn't kill him, but it's enough for me. So let me say my prayers and let's get to eating because I am so hungry. My mouth's watering crazy. Okay, let's pray. Lord, thank you for the food that I shall receive, for the nourishment of my body. In your name, bless my beautiful hands that make this food. It's gonna be just amazing. And God is great, God is good. Let's thank you for our food. Amen. Oh, I thought I heard my car alarm going off. I'm about to say, hold up. My baby was in there hollering and crying and stuff like that. So let me eat because I'm hungry, because then I gotta eat and I need to tend to my child. So I got my fork and my knife for these waffles. I need another plate or napkin or something for, oh, here we go. For my chicken bones, okay? I got some little plate right here. Let's do this. Ooh. I don't know how they make these videos like on a regular. It's easy when you got like a little station and stuff, but it's my first time, so y'all just bear with your girl, okay? Ooh. I'm weird. I normally don't even cut my waffles, so I'm gonna stop playing with y'all and be my real self. I rip them like this. That's how it is. I do. I put my hands all in my food. I'm the one eating it, so I don't care. I don't care. So yeah, there we go. Now we looking good. I'm just gonna be drizzling as I go. I scraped my hand right here. It was really hurting. So y'all excuse me if y'all could like see my little sore in the video. I'm gonna put a band-aid on it. I was gonna put some bracelets on, a bracelet or something, but my bangle is gonna be making a bunch of noise in the video. And I ain't got time for that. I really don't. I don't even know why I got this fork and spoon because I'm about to be with my hands, so I need to go get and some napkins. Hold on. Sitting up here. No, a dang on why I don't eat my stuff like that. When I go to restaurants, yes. But at home, no. Let me see. They done got cold a little bit. They're good. So let's get into this topic. I said, let me talk about one. Let me try to talk about this lady sauce. Because it keeps going over and over in my head. I don't want to talk to y'all about it. So, I love watching Be Love. She's one of my favorite mukbangers. And you know that she's everybody's favorite mukbang for the seafood. Child, I've been trying to get this sauce for I don't know how long. I already tasted a piece of the chicken, y'all, when I was cooking, because you know it's always that one taste. And I've been hungry. Oh, it's good. Let's see. Let's go with the hot sauce, but I think I want my other hot sauce. I'm gonna get my other hot sauce in a minute. Because I like it without the hot sauce. I hate when I do that. I forgot to, I cleaned it good, but I forgot to take the little feather stuff off. It's annoying because it'd be all over my crunchy part. Back to the sauce. Honey, I'm sitting up here, I could have swore that her husband said that sauce was coming out on Black Friday. So all Black Friday, I didn't sit up here waiting for her to drop this sauce with my coin ready, okay? No sauce all day. So I'm like, okay. Maybe it's tomorrow, maybe it's Wednesday. I mean, Wednesday. Maybe it's Saturday. Saturday come. No sauce. No video post, no Instagram post, no nothing. So I'm like, okay. So I do my thing. You know, I'm gonna go shopping and all that stuff. This lady drops it on Cyber Monday. I said, oh my God. I didn't even go back to watch the video to see if she said she was doing it on Cyber Monday, because I'm gonna be mad, because all this time I know her husband for sure said Black Friday. So I'm sitting up here like, okay. So I got this sauce yet. So what's about to happen is, that's my bag. I need to scoop the camera back a little more. I need to sit back a little more. Okay. What's about to happen is, I'm gonna just go to that YouTube video like everybody did before she started selling the sauce. And I'm gonna just go to that video and I'm gonna go to that recipe. I'm not gonna buy every single ingredient, but it is what it is. Some of them I probably got in my kitchen already anyway. Because when you cook, you tend to have stuff all the time. So I'm gonna look at our video, check and see what I got in there. Excuse me, I'm gonna go to the store and I'm gonna buy the rest. Because my family was coming down for, my whole family. My mother, my father are coming down for Christmas. My father never met my son, so he's coming to see him. And they're gonna be here for a week, so. For Christmas, I plan to do a seafood boil, they all know. So everybody had to pitch in too, cause honey, seafood's expensive. And your girl don't work no full time, okay? I got a part-time, okay? Cause I'm the stay-at-home mom with my baby. So, yeah. Yeah, but that's it. So, I really, really, really wish I could have got that sauce though. Like, y'all don't even understand. I'll get back here. I gotta go get the hot sauce, the right hot sauce for my chicken. I thought it was good. It's just kind of, you know, these hot sauces are starting to taste kind of just like salty. And normally Crystal hot sauce give me that kick, but it's not doing it. So I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I brought my ketchup too. And I got the sriracha, because sriracha got another little taste to it. I'm gonna start buying Cholula too, because my mom likes to eat Cholula hot sauce. And let me tell you, I had it. It's good. It got like a little lime, a little citrus taste to it. But yeah, let's do this. Let's see. I don't even know why I was playing. No, let's just have See? Perfect. Perfect. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make the sauce. So now I have been saying in the vlogs that I had a hard 2019. I want to talk to y'all about that. I'm trying to have my hands all in my face so y'all can see me, you know? But I ain't used to it, so y'all bear with me. You know, last year, me and Mike got engaged. I think I'm gonna put a little hot sauce right here. There we go. We got engaged in like July. So then I found out I was pregnant in August, which means I had to have gotten pregnant right after that engagement, because it was literally a month later, like an exact 5 weeks, when I took the pregnancy test and went to the doctor and all that. They was like, yep, you 5 weeks. I'm like, damn. Because I'm trying to spend this year with us, you know, enjoying each other. With us enjoying each other and, you know, doing the fiance thing. Nope. We was already looking for apartments. So, that was already on the list to do. The to-do list. So, we moved out here. I came first because he was like, you know, we had to work or whatever. So I came first. I saved some money. Then I moved down here. We moved down to Nevada. I came in like December. He came in January because he has transferred. Your girl crazy, but did not realize I had worked security. So when you work security, you register with a company, and then that company sends you to sites. So I'm thinking I was only resigning from my site, and so I called my company, and I'm like, yes, I resigned from the site and blah blah blah. They was like, no, when you resign from anywhere, you just flat out resign from the whole company. Said, girl, I was out here unemployed and pregnant. Okay, so I'm gonna get my unemployment. That didn't work out because I moved down here to Nevada, and I'm like, okay, I get some employment from Nevada. But there you can't get no employment from Nevada, girl. You ain't got no pension in Nevada. Everything's in California. So, people were telling me this and that and such and such, that I can still apply for the unemployment, like nurses, doctors, all these people that, you know, these different appointments you get when you get pregnant. Planned Parenthood, not Planned Parenthood, bro. Oh, that was a salty piece. Like I need some water for that. Oh my god, I will not be eating that piece of the sea. Anyway, I was like, you know, if you are relocating, you can still apply for unemployment because you need to do some relocation and you're pregnant, so. But when you're pregnant, do unemployment, you gotta do disability. So whatever the case is, I didn't do any of the above. So your girl's been broke. Being taken care of by my family and Michael. So, well, there was tax season, so that happened, and then, like I said, I had a little change here and there to do certain things. So, we moved out here. When we moved out here, I was about 5 months already. So I had it so hard, like, because that's what it's supposed to be about. This is supposed to be about my pregnancy. I'm talking about everything else. I was always exhausted, very, very tired. Like, I know pregnant were always tired, but me, it was like I needed to be like in the bed at all times. And this is my first time, you know, being pregnant, you know, carrying to term and everything. So I'm like, I didn't have morning sickness, thank God. I was a little nauseated my first trimester, but I didn't have like morning sickness where I just couldn't live and couldn't do nothing. But so that was cool up to my first trimester. What I did go through that I didn't like either was low libido. I was not your hormonal freaky pregnant lady. I was the other one that didn't want to be touched, that don't want to be having sex, Excuse me. But I didn't want to be intimate. I just like my belly rubbed. By him, anyway. But it was just like everything. You know, they say, you know, pregnancy is hard. And it really is. It really is. I know women who loved being pregnant. I did not. I was complaining. I was like, how do y'all have so many children? Because I don't even know if my baby boy gonna get no siblings. For me, I don't know you guys, but I didn't really enjoy it. What else? My second trimester, I was out here, and I was just bored. I didn't vlog. I wasn't interested in my YouTube channel for nothing. Like, all I wanted to do was eat and watch movies. And I want to go out and do things here and there, but getting dressed a mess. Because, you know, you can't fit anything. It don't really feel too sexy because we got this big belly. All your significant other wants to do is probably get it, because man, from the time I was a little girl to now, I've been hearing how much they love to make love while pregnant. I felt so bad for my fiance. Then I had a baby shower. Let's just say the baby shower kind of killed a whole year of a friendship that I had. A bond I had with my god sister. Now, don't get me wrong, I would never said I would never talk to this person again. But I have not talked to her up until now. And my baby shower was in February. It's December. I just, you know, felt like all that we planned and all that we talked about, there was no follow through with it. I don't know what happened, because I didn't. I was very stubborn about it. I was pregnant. I was irritated. So we never talked about it. We haven't talked since the baby shower. So and we kind of probably, I don't know when it's gonna be when we do. But I do still love this person dearly. They are my family, but I just I don't know. When I start going through things with my fiance, they always get all these arguments when you're pregnant. So that was another reason why I didn't really want to talk to this certain person, because I was going through so much stuff. And when you're going through stuff with your significant other, you're pregnant, I don't know what's going on with your life, what you're really getting into, because being pregnant is a whole new version of myself that I have to learn. But you're only pregnant for 9 months. Now there's this part of me now that I'm learning, the mom part. I just didn't have time to focus on like fighting with people or expressing myself how I felt or listening to how a person felt, because when you're pregnant, all you hear all the time is focus on yourself, take care of yourself, because you gotta take care of the baby and all that stuff. So when you hear so much, when things start to stress you out or bother you, I don't like that, you just kind of cut it. And that's kind of what I did. And I didn't even really take the time to think if I was wrong or right about it. It was just kind of like, this is how I feel. And I'm already getting stressed from here. I don't need it from here. I don't need it from everywhere. I just need it not at all. Because being pregnant in itself can be very stressful. So, that was the dramatic part. Overall, my whole 9 months was not miserable. I just can say, if anybody asks, how did you enjoy being pregnant? I can say, I don't enjoy being pregnant. I might give my son maybe one more sibling, but I'm not like, ooh, I'm ready to have another baby. I'm not. I'm still trying to enjoy him too. So that's another thing. So let's talk about some good stuff. When I had my son, oh, that's another one. When I had it. But there was something else I want to talk to you about. I cannot remember. Oh, the good thing, I took my pictures. They're not like really like maternity pictures. They were like my reveal pictures of letting everybody know that I was pregnant, even though they probably figured anyway from looking at me online certain times. But I was my reveal of me being pregnant. And then on Christmas last year, I did a gender reveal for Christmas, where the same person who threw me the baby shower made me a gender reveal gift. So it's on Instagram, but you guys already know I had a boy, so if you want to see it, I'll just put it in there anyway, just so y'all can see it. But other than that, it was nice, and I appreciate everything. So I did the gender reveal with the baby shower. I did not take maternity photos. I took the thing I would consider my maternity photos, I took holiday photos, and those were the ones that I'm talking about. I really do not like eating this piece. I eat it. I like WAFFLES, but I really prefer to eat these flat ones. I don't feel like fighting with that. Not while I'm doing this. And I know people be clowning like, you leaving all that. People be clowning, you leaving all that food, all that meat on the chicken. Let me tell you something. I don't care. If my chicken, I pay for it, okay? My son in here tripping. But yeah, that was cool. Labor. Everything all right?
Yeah, can we have them?
Huh?
Can we have them for a minute?
Well, y'all, my son's here in his little playpen right here. So he woke up. He's about to be talking and doing whatever. I hope he don't start crying too much because he wants me to hold him. He's so spoiled. And I did not do it. My family did. I tried my best not to spoil him like that, but he like to get held, and all he wants is mommy. He be rocking with me all day. We be at home and in the streets thugging, so. I be me and my baby doing what it do. So, let me tell you about this labor. It wasn't so bad because I knew I got the epidural. I knew I was gonna want it, but I went in and I did it natural for a really long time. Like, I really took my contractions up until 7 centimeters. At 7 centimeters, I got the epidural because you can become exhausted and tired and sleepy. And I'm like, the pain is only gonna further exhaust me. So, I got the epidural. Little did I know. No, I didn't know this. Silas, every time I was having a contraction, let me start from the beginning. Every time I was having a contraction, his heart rate would drop. So when I had a doctor's appointment the same day I went into labor. I woke up, I went into labor at about 5 that morning. I was in labor for 24 hours, let me tell you. So I went to labor about 5 that morning. And then I went to the doctor because I'm like, well, I had a doula too. If you know what a doula is, she's like a birthing coach, somebody to be there with you while you have your baby. I called her and she was like, you know, the basics. Have you been to the bathroom? Did you eat? Try to sleep as much as you can and all that stuff because you're going to be exhausted. Okay. So, that's what I did. I went to the doctor. I had a doctor's appointment at 12. I went at 12. My doctor came in. I just so happened because my contractions were like, they started funky. At first, they were just like every few minutes and they were all over the place. And then I started having them like every 30 minutes. So I was like, okay, you know, this is why I got the doula, so I can do most of the laboring at home. Yeah. I went to the doctor. The doctor checked me. It was like, the baby's heart rate keeps dropping when you have a contraction. I'm like, okay. He was like, so you need to go to the hospital. Let me check you. So boom, he checks me. He's like, oh, you're 4 centimeters, just almost about 5 centimeters. So you can go to the hospital and have him. I said, okay, boom. I go to the hospital and I get checked in and all that stuff. And this is why I'm so happy I had a doula, because the first thing they want to do is put you on that medicine that induces your labor. I knew I didn't want to do that. Not early on, I wanted my body to do what it needed to do. So I went to the doctor at 3, because when I left the doctor, I went to the hospital at 3. When I left the doctor, I came home to get my bag that I packed for the hospital and all that. And then my doula told me to get something to eat. So I went and got me some Subway. So I got me some Subway. I ate half the sandwich. And then I was just there, you know, waiting. They got me checked in, hooked me up to all the machines and everything. And it was ready to go. I was in labor for 24 hours. 24 hours. I went into labor at 5 on a Tuesday. And I had him at 5:26 that Wednesday. Now, I can get to the bad part. The bad part for me was I had to get a cesarean, a C-section. I was so upset. But like they said, every time I had a contraction, my baby's heart rate would drop, which is why I was glad that I also got the epidural, because I was going to end up getting it anyway, because I had to get the C-section. Yeah. That alone by itself, horrible. I would not wish that on anybody, because you sit there and you lay there with your arms stretched out straight like this, and then they slice you open and take your baby out, and you're awake. Do you hear me? You're awake for this procedure. Not good. Not cool with me, because I never had surgery before. That was my first time ever having any type of surgery, ever being hospitalized for days, everything. So I all around just did not enjoy my experiences. Now, I love my child. He is a beautiful baby. He is busy. He got a lot of character and charisma. When I came home, now here's the good part. I was in the hospital for, oh no, let me run that back. When I gave birth to him, he went into the NICU, and he was in the NICU for 3 days because he was in what they call meconium fluid, which is, excuse me while I'm eating and stuff like that, but it's not gonna gross me out. When babies poop inside the sac. That's why they induce labors and stuff, because the babies get so big they start doing other stuff. So he's already peeing in there, but it's pretty much how that goes. But he started pooping, so he was in there, and they said it was like a lot. But I dealt with a lot of stress too. So stress will make that happen. So that's why they had to get him out, and this heart rate was dropping. So if I would have tried to push him out naturally, I might have smothered him. So based off of my baby, you know, I went on ahead and I endured that. I really didn't like it. And then, like, I had these shakes where I was like, and all this stuff, and I was cold. They had me packed up with blankets, and I just did not like that. So, and then I did not see my son for 6 hours after I gave him. So like, my family was coming to visit and stuff, and they was going to see him and stuff like that, and they was talking about how cute he was, how much hair he had, and all this stuff. And they was like, oh, you want to see a picture? I'm like, no, I do not want to see no picture. I want to see my baby. It's been 6 hours. I want to see my baby. Don't show me no pictures. Why would I want to see a picture when the baby's like down the hall? So boom. I told my nurse, they finally rolled me into my room I was gonna be in. I didn't realize, wasn't really thinking like that. Like I was being wheeled around in the wheelchair. So like my whole bottom half was numb. So I'm telling them like on the same way, they're like, I was like, I'm gonna get up there, like you can't get up and walk. Your bottom half is numb. So I'm like, okay. So boom. So I was just sitting there and I was like, I can't see him. And my auntie, my mama, one of them, I think it was my auntie. It was like, girl, this is the hospital. Get them to get you a wheelchair and they wheel you down there. And that's exactly what I did. So 6 hours, I went to see my baby, and he was just in there with the feeding tube in his throat, and he had another tube in his nose, and he had all these IVs hooked to him and all this stuff. And I'm just looking at him like, oh no, my little baby, you know? So I just basically, you know, we prayed for him and everything. He wasn't in really bad condition. It was just like he didn't know how to eat. That's what I want to say. He didn't know how to eat. Like his suction, he didn't know how to do that, because normally when you have your baby, the first thing they do, they clean them off and all, they give them to you and you feed them and you breastfeed them, which is another story I'm gonna have to tell you about. It didn't work out that way because he had that suction going, so we had to use the bottle. And I did go in there a few times to breastfeed him, but I also was not producing any milk at the time, so he was latching on, but he wasn't eating anything. And I'm like, I'm not going to starve my baby trying to get him to suction, so I had to pump in the hospital till the milk came and all that stuff. So yeah, he didn't know how to eat, so he had to do what I call feeding therapy. They call it speech therapy because anything that has to do with the mouth, excuse me, is speech therapy, but I was calling it feeding therapy. So he's sitting right here don't be trying to fall out. Oh, he was being good. Now he won't talk to me. You know, so we was doing that, and that had made me sad. So, you know, I went in there. I went to my room one night, and I was in my room at the hospital, my hospital room, and I told myself, I said, you know what? You're gonna go in there, you're gonna talk to your son, and you're gonna talk to him. Like, really talk to him, because this is your son. He's been a part of you for all these things, for all this time. Talk to him, go in there with bright energy and everything, because I was really like down for a little bit. So I went in there and I talked to him. I told him, you know what, you're gonna get this tube out your throat, and you're gonna eat enough food. You're gonna get this other tube, all these IVs and all this, like, what is this, son? You need to get it together. You are a strong baby. And I'm looking at my food like I'm talking to the baby, but that's, you're a strong baby. You come from strong people. You're gonna get out of here and we're gonna go home. He also had jaundice, but that wasn't like a big problem, and that's why he ended up staying, because the next day I went in there and my baby had no tubes. All the IV, he still had the IV in, because we're still working with him with that feeding. And then so I did it again, another 2 days. I said, now you need to get off these IVs, because I want to hold you, I want to carry you around, and you stuck to this machine, you know. So I went back in there. I don't know why it's like I got this allergy, y'all, excuse me. I went back in there and he was off those IVs, and it was like, yes. And then the next day after that, he was in the room with me. When I tell y'all, this baby hollered. He hollered. I was trying to breastfeed him and attach him to the boob. He did. And my boobs are really big. They are. It was another reason why I was dreading doing it. But when I put his face to the boob, he was just yelling at it, and it was kind of traumatizing for me too, because I'm like, I don't know if he's scared or whatever. He's a little baby. So he got fed formula, and I pumped milk, and I had to pump until it came. So it finally came. So then he started getting breast milk. That's another topic. I only want to talk to you guys in this video about my pregnancy and my delivery. I'll talk to you guys about other stuff in another video. Yeah, and then we went home that Sunday. I can say I enjoyed that hospital though. The hospitality was wonderful. They took good care of my son and me. The food was good. They had stuff for dad and stuff like that too, so really good. Michael was good during the labor. as crazy as we were going when I was pregnant, he was really good during the labor. And you know, he has moments he has to go to work. He didn't get the maternity leave. So annoying, because I'm like, I want him to be here. But then when he was here, we kind of was still having like some little issues. So it was like he needs to be at work. Another video. See, y'all, a lot of people be on here and they have these bubbly stories. I don't have a bubbly story. I am getting bubbly now as my son is getting older. Things are getting better, but we went through some rough patches. I used to think that women were tripping when they used to say that, you know, being pregnant was hard, or they used to be fighting and all this stuff. And I'm like, why are y'all tripping? I hadn't experienced it. So when I experienced it for myself, that's what it is. Okay, so we up to about almost 30-some minutes. Yeah. And then I brought my baby home. So I went in on Wednesday. We came on Sunday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 4 days. So we didn't do bad. I thought it was 5. No. It was 5. I went in on Tuesday. I had him Wednesday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, we were in there 5 days. He was in the NICU for 4. And we were both in the hospital for 5. And I told my doctor, like, do you want to go home? I'm like, I don't want to go home without my baby. So I did not come home without my baby. And when I got here, oh, I remember one of the nurses telling me that night that I had him, the morning I had him, I was still up. I think I was up like almost 30-something hours, because I remember it took me 24. I was in labor for a full 24, and then I didn't go to sleep till like 2 that Wednesday. So that's Tuesday, and 2 that Thursday. Not Wednesday, but that Thursday. So yeah, and one of the nurses was like, sweetie, you're in the hospital and we're taking care of him and we're taking care of you. When you get home, it's gonna be all you or your family members and your fiance and all that stuff. So you need to rest while you can. And I was like, they have to tell me twice. But what was most important was those feedings. My camera is running out of space, so I might be ending it. But I wanted to tell y'all that, and they told. Okay, you guys, I ran out of space, but yeah, I was up that long. I think that's what I was telling y'all, that I was up, and the nurse told me to go to bed. And yeah, they gave us like champagne, and they had food for my fiance if he was there or whatever. It was like I got 3 meals a day plus 1, so he can only eat the 1 out of the other one. Other than that, he has to get his own food. Oh, yeah, I came home. And my grandmother, she came for 2 weeks, and she just fell in love with Silas, like she really did. But it was crazy because, like I said, I'm done too. Like, I'm full. I had made 9 pieces and I've eaten 5.5 of them, plus 2 waffles. This is still 1 waffle, so I thought I was gonna eat it. I felt that hungry, but I guess my eyes were bigger than my stomach. So yeah, what else happened? Oh, the recovery from C-section is, I'm still going through the recovery of it. And it's December. I had him in April. Because that scar tissue down there, it like fades. I know I keep looking over to the thing, but when I'm thinking, I do that all the time, like in my eyes roll in my head. So don't mind me. But it was hard because you are all like got these bandages, and you have that. I think they give that to all the pregnant women, that one big thing that you put on to hold your stomach in. It was so uncomfortable for me because I didn't mind wearing it, you know, to keep my body in shape or nothing like that, but which is not because it was that uncomfortable for me, because a part of the binder was always rubbing up against my C-section scar. So it was just like, it got to the point where like I would just be taking it off. Also, my breastfeeding stuff was like, I was doing all right. I had to pump for him because he didn't like the boob. And I didn't really, I guess him being a little boy, I didn't really want him attached to the boob like that at the same time. But that's my baby. I would have breastfed him like that if he would have took it, but he didn't take it. So It was fine. I just pumped him his milk and he drank it out the bottle. And then he also was drinking formula because he had gotten used to drinking the formula in the hospital because I was not producing any milk at that time. I'm always making noises like stuff like that. I'm sorry if it's noisy in the video, but yeah, I want to make another video about how everything was once I got home, and I need to take the time to sit down and write that down so that I can really, you know, give it to y'all detail by detail. I gave y'all like a little, what is it called, like a little information in my last vlog, but that's not how I want to do it. I want to sit here like this and tell it to you guys, or do a story time or something like that. But yeah, but other than that, things are going all right. I'm having the 2019 has by far the hardest year, and I've had some hard years before that. I am sorry, I am looking at these Cheerios all over my floor. I don't have carpet, so my son was eating them. He was doing so good eating them. I was giving them to him, but now when I gave them to my nephew to give to him, they're all over the floor. I don't get it. Oh my God, we got the, there we go. I mean, I didn't like looking at the playpen corner of the playpen in my video. But yeah, those Cheerios are all over my floor, so I gotta sweep that up. But I was really hungry. I've been wanting to do this for a while now. See? See? I'm good. So I'm gonna close it out right here, you guys. I don't know when my camera's about to die out, but hey guys. Okay guys, I'm back. My son is in there getting cranky, so it's time for me to end this video because he just keeps yelling at my nephew. He was just right here with me, and then he got a little noisy, so then my nephew took him, but now he's noisy again. He's really sleepy is what it is, and he is fighting to sleep, so I'm gonna have to cuddle up with him so he can take a nap. It's actually, what time is it? Oh, okay, it's 5:23. I was gonna say it is his bedtime, but he goes to bed about 7. But it is time for him to take a nap. It is, because he wakes up in the morning, he has a morning nap, and sometimes he does like a middle of the day nap. He's been doing it for the last 2 days because we've been driving in the car, so he's been falling asleep in the car. And then like he has another nap in the evening, and then before he goes to bed. But his schedule has been pretty thrown off because of me going back and forth to California when I was doing that little part-time job. So yeah guys, before my camera died, I don't remember exactly where I left off, but I'll just finish that in another video. I'm very sleepy too, and I have to tend to my little one and clean this kitchen, and I just finished cooking him. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just all over here, all over there, you guys. I will get it down packed. I'll do more of these. I'll get used to them. And yeah, let me know what y'all want me to eat. I did chicken and waffles. I like to cook and do mine. Every so often I'll go and buy me something, but I'm always at home for the most part, unless, you know, I make plans to do and I do certain things, but for the most part I'm at home, so I come up in here and cook. I think I'm gonna do a breakfast one day. That'll be good. So this was supposed to be breakfast, but I end up cooking in the afternoon, so because I had all this stuff to do. But yeah guys, so make sure that's gonna be it. I felt a little all over the place when I watched the vlog. When I watched the video, it probably won't be as bad as I think it is. Because, you know, when you do these type of videos, it's just personal. You just sitting up here talking to you people, like my friends, my camera, my hummer, my, you know, homie. Oh, speaking of friends, one of my friends died. I don't know if that was today or yesterday. It was yesterday, because my best friend called me and told me, like, one of my homeboys died from LA. You know, when you live in LA and you know anything about that gang life, it happens. I don't really know why he passed away though, because I don't know if it happened that way or if he got shot or whatever, but I grew up in the hood and I know a lot of gangbangers. They're my friends. But he was one of those other ones, one of them ones you're really gonna miss because he had a really bright spirit. And when people like that get taken, it's crazy. Because I'm sitting here like, I need to get to California so I can go to that funeral. Because he was like legit my friend. Like, I have a vlog with him in it from years ago when I first started and he was in it. I never posted it because I couldn't get it off of the camera it was on. I was missing wires and shit. Excuse me. And stuff. But yeah, I'm so sad about that. Shout outs to Mazel, Brazy Boy. Oh man, this just got real sentimental for me just now. I used to have the biggest crush on him when I was a kid. And we liked each other, but it was like he was too old and I wasn't with what he was with. Like, when you're a kid in a grade situation, like you being 13 and somebody being like 15, 16 is a lot. So now, after 21 and you... My baby coughing. Y'all hear my baby coughing? He has had a cold. Thank God he didn't have like no flu or nothing. But he has had a cold and he's been coughing. And his nose is running. Like, he got sick around Thanksgiving. For that, I don't have the baby Vicks, but I have my regular Vicks. And I have some shea butter that my aunt made me. It has shea butter, coconut oil, and mango coconut oil. So I mixed that together with the Vicks, and I just put a little bit of it on his chest. And then when he went to sleep, I just put a little on his nose. And they started clearing it up. His auntie, Michael's sister, gave me that remedy. And she told me to do it on Thanksgiving. I didn't do it. But when we got home and she asked me one more time, I'm like, you know what? Let me try it out. So it's been working. It's been drying him up. So he's been coughing, but his cough is starting to sound dry. And his nose is not running as much. It really just runs when he starts crying now. But so we're doing good. But that's going to be it for this video. This is a long video. I hope it's not drawn out. I'm going to have to edit up, cut it up, so it won't be forever boring. But thank you guys so much. Relax. Okay, I'm getting ready to come. See, I can't even finish the video. You hear the kids in the back? Oh, Lord. Anyway, thank you. Don't be talking to my baby like that. Okay, it's time to end this video. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Where is his battle? It's in the bed. If you wasn't so focused on the game, get the bottle out his bed and give it to him. It's empty?
No, never mind.
Thank you. I know, because he doesn't drink that much, that fast. Now y'all see why I've been having these issues making these videos. I'll keep my nephew while my sister's at work. So what I do is I pick him up from school and he stays with me. His mom gets off at night, like 10. So she works the evenings. So I keep him during the day, which he is a big help to me with my son when I need to do stuff and get stuff done. But you know, he's a kid. After a while, babies will aggravate anybody after with the crying or whatever, and he really wants me a lot all the time. So let me get to him. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anyone and everyone. Let them know what your girl is doing on this channel. I have been hearing the YouTubers say that, and I thought it was just Be Love, but then I went to Flavors by Dame Dash. He says it, and so far I just heard them two say it. I feel like I heard from somebody, but I don't remember exactly who it was. So I've heard at least from 3 YouTubers. So I'm gonna be the 4th one because I like it. Is, you know, let them know what you're doing on the channel, blah blah blah. But anyway, bye you guys. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, share this video. Make sure you have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, stay good and in the spirit, and I'll do my best to keep in mind. So they've been trying to drag my spirit, but I'm not gonna let them. So have yourself a very Merry Mixmas. Peace, love, and blessings. Deuces.
Just see those